What is going on, guys? First cooking video of the new year, and as you can tell, the cut season has begun. No longer am I going to be making just ridiculous amounts of oatmeal, at least not for a while. We're going to be trying to cut some fat now, so usually my go-to move is to cut carbs. So I'm going to be making steak and eggs, well, bison steak and chicken eggs, because unfortunately the wonderful bison does not lay any eggs. Also got some blackberries here, but you know, honestly, I'm probably just gonna end up eating these before the breakfast is done, because I'm kind of hungry. I've also got some feta cheese that I'm going to add to the eggs. Honestly, feta cheese is one of my favorite cheeses to add to eggs. I know most people, they probably prefer cheddar. I think cheddar's overrated. Feta goes really good with eggs. So, let's get started. First thing is open up these bison medallions, and I'm gonna get them cut up. I don't think I'm gonna end up using both of them with the eggs, because I'm gonna be making 3 eggs, which I think 3 eggs to 1 bison medallion is enough, so I'll probably still fry up both of them anyway, and maybe I'll just make fried rice or something with the other one. That actually sounds really good, bison fried rice. It's been a while since I made fried rice, but I'm pretty sure I still remember how to make it. That means I definitely have to make some rice sooner rather than later, since you have to use leftover rice when making fried rice. Alright, so let's pull out these medallions. And then I'm just going to cut these into strips. Well, actually, I'm probably going to end up dicing them. So I think this knife needs to be sharpened. Let me go get a sharper one. Sharpen that knife later. Alright. This ought to do the trick better. Oh yeah, much smoother cuts. So there we go. Basically, just sort of like chunking it up like that. Bite-sized chunks. Okay, and then we're gonna scramble the eggs. Actually, I know what I could do. Turn these to the cutting board. Rinse this bowl out, and I'll scramble the eggs in there. It's a little tricky to scramble in a bowl this shallow without sending the eggs flying and making sure they get nice and aerated, but I'm pretty sure I can do this. There we go. Alright, so our pan is nice and hot, and first I'm going to add some clarified butter to it. If I wasn't cooking bison or steak, like if I was making bacon instead, well, if I was making bacon, I probably wouldn't use any butter at all. But yeah, since this is going to be seared at a higher temperature, I'm going to use clarified butter instead of regular butter, just to make sure that we don't get too much burning going on. Alright, let's throw some steak on. Now, of course, with bison, just like with regular steak, you can make it rare, medium rare, well done. It's all up to you. So I'm not going to cook these too much before I throw my eggs in. In fact, at this point, I'm going to reduce my temperature. So let's go ahead, add our eggs, just give them one more good scrambling before we throw them in. Let them get nice and aerated. Alright, let's add our cheese now. Finally, we'll add some spices, a little bit of truffle salt, and a little bit of fresh ground black pepper. All right, and now for the best part of cooking, the taste. Now that is how you make scrambled eggs. Perfect fuel for a long day of powerlifting and archery. Try the recipe out for yourselves. Let me know how it comes out. Like and comment to hack the algorithm. Have a great rest of your day.